Thursday night, same night as this meeting.
This Thursday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's the 28th. The same day as our, all right, well, what are we back on? All right, we are back in regular session. It is 11:16. Just cleanup of calendar stuff. Thursday, we have a session at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And the meeting with, the meeting with the city, the
Just a-
city's having a meeting, what is that?
Committee of the
Oh,
whole
Committee of the whole
that's
meeting.
right, that's at 5 o'clock.
On Thursday?
on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Just as a procedural question, Madam President, are there agenda items for Thursday, or is there anybody scheduled for Thursday?
We do have,
There's somebody scheduled, but I don't have any resolutions as of right now.
Okay, is there a need for the meeting?
I'm sure we could always reschedule. The only thing we have on there is that Stantec, the gentleman from
Airport.
Stantec for the airport for
Ah.
negotiations. Brad wanted us to try and get him in to get things discussed and try and get it in order. I guess there's some sort of FAA grant.
But that is a contract negotiation that we could theoretically do under the guise of executive session?
That'd be a Stacy.
Can we do that next Tuesday? Or is
I
he
mean, it's a
not?
sunshine law question, I know, but.
I don't know. If it's in contract negotiations,
we've always done those in open session, so I'd have to ask Derek to be sure.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it
My
would be
feeling
much
is
easier to get him in.
if we
because
just
we
do
know,
an
I mean,
open
there's nothing-
session.
I don't wanna hide anything from.
No,
the
no,
public, but, you
no.
know,
Right.
But if it's contract, it's contract, and it's,
And Tanya's the one that set that meeting up. I don't know if she just tried to get it to the first possible meeting because Brad has some FAA things that are due sometime in July for grants. And I don't know if he wants, it would probably be better if Stantec did them rather than have Richland start it and Stantec finish it. So I
My
don't-
feeling is if we have to do it, in open session, and if it can be moved to Tuesday, let's just do it. But if not,
I got no problem with Thursday meeting,
yeah,
don't get me wrong.
yeah,
I
and
just
and
didn't know
I'm
if there was
fine
any
for it
agenda
too, but
item.
just to have them by itself seems stupid. But
We
if
don't
we can
have
get them
to.
to do it, if first, do we have to do it in open session? And if the answer is yes there, then are they available Tuesday? If they're not, then we'll do it Thursday, no big deal. If we can do it in executive session, then we could do it.
Well, I guess I'm a little bit confused. What's the question on Santec here? We reviewed it, and Brad has decided that's who he'd rather go with.
that was just their pre-quals. That was just the qualifications, and so it's just setting up the actual contract price.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any, if it can be done in executive session, and since we are in executive session, I can move that we accept Santec as the contractor for the airport. If we can't, by virtue of Derek, then we'll meet in public session. But if we can, we've looked at the contracts. My recommendation is to use Santec.
No, he's already accepted Stantec. This is just setting the price with Stantec,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if for some
He's
reason
accepted
there,
Stantec.
yeah, if there's some reason there.
Our recommendation was Stantec,
Yeah.
and he went with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for some reason, if they're way out of price, then we could renegotiate with Richland. Like if they want all
How
of a
do we
sudden,
know? I mean, Brad needs to come in and talk with us first to give us some insight as to what,
I'm
I
sure
think
Brad
he-
will be here too.
I think he.
yeah, but I think I would wanna,
Well,
before
let's-
I gotta make a decision.
Let's just stay with the session on Thursday. And if something
If-
happens in between, we can.
If we can get them moved to Tuesday, do you want me to get them moved to Tuesday and then we can go ahead with not having session Thursday? Would that be better
If
for
that
you
works for
guys?
Brad and Stan.
If that's the only item for the session on Thursday,
Yeah.
that would be my thought, but it's up to
Yeah, I don't.
Chair.
We have nothing. He's the only thing scheduled, so I just don't want, as long as it keeps things moving in fashion, doesn't hold Brad up from his application for grants or anything he's doing, so. We have that Tuesday morning, we have the viewing in Pleasant Township in Fort Seneca.
don't say viewing.
It says viewing on
That's
the
what it
calendar. It says
Oh, we
viewing.
gotta look at
It's
it.
a viewing and an alley vacation, so they're
That's
talking about a
Tuesday?
viewing and a vacation, that are nothing like what we
Yes.
think. That's Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock there. And then we come back and do we actually have to, we don't have to call the order and go there? No, okay. And then we'll just be back here, regular session at 10, then we have a bid opening. So we don't have a lot, I mean, we have that before regular session.
Under the Board of Revisions, I think I drove past that when I was in Green Spring.
It's in Fort Seneca, so if you drove past it in Greensburg, that's in now.
On my way to Green Spring through Fort Seneca, I know I viewed it. I was coming from Astoria, came across on 53. I believe I viewed it.
Well, try. I'm just saying, we have to, I will do that on my way in, but if it takes two, then somebody else has gotta come north, so.
I will be glad to be there Tuesday morning at 9. My question is, more importantly, the committee of the whole meeting this week
Yes.
of Thursday. I know that you're gonna fill in for me tomorrow at the COG. Mike is,
Yeah.
and we've got a meeting with the mayor at noon with Dr. Lahosky. Need to find out at that point if one or all of us need to be at the committee of the whole meeting. So I think we need a direction.
You're in
from
these
there.
meetings tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, you'll have to let us know. And if they want us all there, we can all be there. I mean, I can be there, but I don't know,
This is on Thursday night?
yeah.
Yeah, at 5:15,
They're discussing,
Yeah.
but I would get direction
You
from the
said
mayor.
discussing, yes.
Okay.
What is it? After the committee of the whole, I signed up for the thing at the museum or something, because I don't see it on my calendar here. What is that?
It's the Historic Trust annual meeting.
That's the one where Amy from the downtown.
Yeah.
Gonna speak.
And I was told I was gonna go there, so I could, I'm trying to find out how much money are they willing, oh, wait a
This-
second.
This is not the foundation.
Okay, not the foundation.
This is the Historic Trust, and it's not the Historical Society who's managing our museum, because I get
So
that all
the
mixed
three
up
groups,
too.
well, then, you know what, I'm gonna ask them if they're willing to pony up here. Where's it
Yeah,
at?
better look at their budget before you suggest
Yeah, I don't know what
anything.
kind of money they have.
They
or
had
if they-
$900.
Yeah. But it's upcoming annual dinner and awards on Thursday, May 28th at the University Commons of Heidelberg, and it begins at 6 o'clock. So if we're at the committee of the whole meeting at 5 o'clock, I'm not sure we'll get out, I don't know, to get to this, or if we are, we just say we have to go, whatever.
I think it's social hour from 6 to 6:30 and dinner's at,
It says begins at 6, dinner at 6:30.
okay, that's.
And Amy is the keynote speaker.
Their total budgeted, proposed budget for 2016 is $14,900.
Really?
Historical Society.
Donations.
This is the trust.
Donations are
Historic
proposed to be
trusts.
$2,000.
Yeah. And there's not much they can give.
Yeah, like I said, those other groups are part of this group, from my understanding. I don't know that I understand all of that, but. The Historic Trust owns the buildings down here in Jefferson, which
Yes.
one is theirs, and I think they own the building that the
Graham's.
Dow Museum is in, but they either rent or something with that. They
Used to
don't,
be United Way there, but
yeah. So. So did we resolve everything and anything?
I think so.
I think so. I think we got our calendars all straight. All right, so we're meeting Thursday unless some reason
They can move
They can move
they can move, and if so, we'll add them
to Tuesday.
to Tuesday at a set time, like 10:30 or
Yeah.
so, because we got whatever, different than whatever the bid is, I guess,
Yes.
obviously. And you will let us know whether we probably should all go to the meeting of the whole,
I will.
and you are attending this event? The
Yes,
Historic
yes,
Trust thing. Okay,
yes. And I signed up for it.
okay. All right,
I move for adjournment.
Second it.
moved in second that we adjourn. All those in favor, say aye.
All right.
11:25. We're adjourned.